Hey everybody, this is Heather Clark with Running Totally Free, and I have a Facebook page called Running Totally Free in High Heels where you can also follow me, and I will talk about running free in regards to health and spirituality and many other things, including your financial freedom. My husband and I have been following the principles that have been taught by Dave Ramsey and Financial Peace University since January. And so a lot of what we've been discussing on our YouTube channel this past year has been about our journey through financial peace. And one of the things that we've been trying to do is to stay consistent with our cash envelope system. And that means that our budget is basically divided into categories. And so we have a couple categories that have to do with things like our home, our lawn maintenance, and things that would have to do with just maintaining this place where we live, whether it be our lawn, it be our garden, it be house repairs. And so being that we live in a neighborhood that has an HOA and there are certain expectations as to how we maintain the look of our home, we have to keep up with the outside appearance. One of those things that I've shared in the past is that we had to make an investment in pine straw. So we had to use some money in our cash envelope I think it was for house repairs. I think that's what we ended up taking it out of, for pine straw. And so we did that, and everything was peaceful with our HOA because we got in line with what they wanted, and that went well. And it was great because there was money in our envelope. We had been putting money each month, an allotted amount, and so we were ready, we were prepared, and that was a great feeling because the money was there when it was needed. So now, as most people want to do, at least I know I do because I'm a nester and I like to make things pretty, I want to have some flowers in the front and in the back of my yard to enjoy. But as you know, when you look at, when you go to places like Home Depot or Lowe's and you see all these flowers starting to come out, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend and you're getting flyers in the mail that have all the sales on flowers, it still adds up to quite a pretty penny. And so over the past couple years, I have discovered, as you may have as well, that when you go at least to the back of Lowe's, there are carts, these big carts that have flowers that are looking a little peaked. And a lot of times it's because they've kind of been squashed in the middle of tables where they usually have the plants, and they've missed some of the watering, and so they're just not looking so great. But they still have some life in them. So what they do is they put the prices down, and so people like you and me can take those plants, buy those plants at a much reduced price and try to revive them. So I love to go to those racks and find those plants and purchase them because the prices are fantastic. So I purchased 2 days ago these petunias. They're all summer long, and they really do spread far, so they're great fillers for the garden. I've had them for 2 days, and you would never know looking at these that they were a little dry when I purchased them. Well, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but the clearance price was $1. I believe they're normally, I don't know, $4. So as you can imagine, 4 times 3 is $12 versus $3 for 3 of these. Yeah, I would much rather spend that much money for these petunias. And they're great because the Georgia sun is really, really tough on plants. And the front of my house gets a lot of full sun all day long. So these are gonna give a lot of great color to the front of my house. They are super inexpensive inexpensive. I only had to pay $3 for 3 pots. They're going to get huge. So they're going to be great filler plants. They're going to add some good color. And if something were to happen to them, it's not going to be a huge loss, a huge hit to my investment. So what's great too is that not only do they have like annuals, but they often have perennials. Last year, I purchased a butterfly bush for $5. No, I don't know if it was $5 or $3. That butterfly bush is doing phenomenally. And I was excited because the lady in front of me, this was about 8:30 in the morning, she had a hydrangea that she got off those back racks for $5, and it was gorgeous. So I was like, I got here just a little too late. So I'm gonna keep going there as much as I can to see if I can snag any great deals like that. So you'll also find perennials, you'll find bushes. I saw a couple of bushes, and I also saw some vegetable plants too. So you'll be amazed at what you'll find back there. So I encourage you to go to Lowe's. The cashier told me usually between 8 and 9 o'clock, the woman who's in charge of discounting the plants, that's when she is able to get in there and start putting those yellow stickers on the plants and discounting them. And you got to just, she said, especially, she said, in August and September, they really clear out because, you know, they're trying to clear out because they're already going to start pushing for, you know, fall and even Christmas. Between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, that's when you need to get there, and just go as often as you can, and you can get some fantastic deals. So that was just a short and sweet tip on how to stretch your dollars in the garden. Right now, I know lots of people are gardening. They're trying to make some home improvements. They're beautifying their home right now. This is a very inexpensive way to do that. You could even, you know, we have a miscellaneous category, and I think this could even qualify as a miscellaneous if need be, you know, to add just silk flowers, just so you felt like you did something for your yard. Maybe you can't do much this year, but at least it gives you a little bit of pretty, you know, to satisfy that craving to nest, as women tend to feel and need. All right, that was it. So have a great weekend, guys. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.